Hey everyone, TNT here. So this video is actually going to be about next year's project, which is going to be the 1983 YZ490. Today I need to get the motor out of this bike so that I can keep it at home and over the winter hopefully rebuild the motor. Let's start taking this thing apart, get that motor out of there. All right, we'll just have a look at the pipe here now. So it looks like there's a few more dents in it than what I had seen in the beginning. We got a nasty one right there and a few small ones right there. Nothing in the main body of the pipe. So I'll definitely be ordering a kit to be able to blow these dents back out, and we'll get that out and these ones as well. So this motor actually came out of here really easy. Not all motors come out this easy. Some are extremely difficult. There we go. I'm just gonna spin it around here and just tip it up. Have a look at the bottom side of this. See what it looks like. Well, that's a good sign. Although it's extremely dirty, I do not see any issues with the block at all. I don't see any repair jobs or anything like that. So got a good sound base to be able to work from on this 490. Just gonna get myself a plastic container to put this motor in for a rebuild over the winter. All right, so we're going to continue on with the teardown of the 1983 YZ490. I'm just going to get everything torn down for winter. I'm not going to be able to do much over the winter. I'm going to try, but winters can get pretty nasty up here in Canada. It's already started to rain. It's going to rain for the next couple of weeks. And then after that, it's probably going to start to get cold, far less daylight hours to be able to work on the projects outside. The pan looks pretty good. I don't see any issues with it at all. The foam is starting to really degrade in the back here, and I don't think that I will be reusing this foam unless it is absolutely impossible to get. I'm not going to bother ripping this off right now. I'm having a look at the foam down here. I'll probably make my own foam for here. I do have some chunks of foam that are of the same quality. I could probably order these, but why bother? I can just make my own. All right, let's move to removing the fuel tank. Now this fuel tank is a Clark. It's in very restorable condition. It's faded yellow, but I'm pretty sure with minor sanding, I can get this right back to white. Not much fuel left in there either. Guess I burnt up quite a bit of fuel that day I was out. I wasn't aware that manufacturers did this, and I don't know if it just sits here or if it's glued on. Kind of feels like it's adhered. I'm going to try and get it off of here without destroying it, because if I can't get something like this, I'm going to have to make my own. You never know, there might be an aftermarket product for this now, maybe something that's rubber rather than foam, but there you go. That's what it looks like. Interesting. Not sure if it was glued down from the factory or if it's just gotten stuck there over time. I'm just having a look to see if I've got any washers or rubber grommets or anything on here, and doesn't appear to be anything. I think this just slides off. Yeah, just slides right off there. There we go. Coil's off. Let's just have a little look at it here. So I'm not sure why this was installed on here. It's kind of odd what that little shoelace thing was, but get rid of that. Coil's in excellent shape. Wiring's all in really good shape. There's no rust or anything on it. Plug is in fantastic shape. Let's just have a look inside that drum brake assembly and see what things look like in there. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Just going to create a little bit of a wedge like that, and that should have freed it up quite a bit. Do a quick inspection of this fork. Once again, same thing. Looks like paint, maybe some decals at some point. Body of the fork is in good shape. A little bit of scratches and dings on the bottom, but nothing to be concerned about. Easily clean these up, and then I'm going to look into whether or not I'm going to get these anodized or coated. I'm not sure what they were from the factory. So the bearings look really good. They're well packed. I don't see any debris in there. The top seal did its job, bottom seal did its job. Now I don't know if the guy repacked it or not, but the bearing moves perfect. Absolutely nothing wrong with either of those bearings. Got the shock loosened off. Now I'm kind of curious as to how I go about getting it out because of this bracket that's sitting right here. I think I'm going to have to remove the rear wheel. Gosh, this tire is a friggin' behemoth. Friggin' TerraFlex, what the heck is this thing? A 150. TerraFlex 150. Absolutely insane tire. But this 490 had no issues turning it. Let's just have a look at this shock. Wow, it's in really good condition. Other than a little bit of the anodizing gone right there. Still has the original decal on it. You look down here at the base, all the original anodizing is on it down here. It needs new bushings put in it, but overall it's in really good shape. I think what I will probably do is just repowder coat the spring and clean the rest up and replace the upper and lower bushing. I'm not going to bother working this too much because all of the yellow chromate is still on everything. So when I went to put the rear brake drum back for storage, I noticed that this area right here is broken off. So I'm gonna have to find myself a new one of those. Not that it's a huge issue, it's still functional, but if I can find one for a reasonable price, then I'll get one for the bike. Okay, well, we got it out. Let's just have a look at that. So that bolt got pretty rusty. I would imagine that that grease nipple is completely plugged. Let's just have a look inside here at the bearings, show you what they look like. So they are flattened right out all the way around. This piece out. This piece actually slides over top right there, and then this rubber piece goes over top of there, and that's what keeps the chain off the swing arm on that dust seal. Huh. Never seen anything like that before. Alright guys, that's it. Frame is completely stripped. Just have to get it sandblasted, powder coated. Everything from the bike is sitting in that one bin, other than the plastic that I'm giving away for free. We'll get a brand new plastic kit for the bike, and the 2 wheels, and the motor's in another plastic bin out back. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up the teardown of the YZ490 for the 2020 TNT Moto project. Pretty excited about this one, like doing the big bores. So if you're new to the channel, I want to thank you for coming out and watching my video. Please share with your friends, subscribe, leave some comments. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you very much for coming back and watching all my videos, and I'll catch you all next time.